Hi guys, today I'm making a Bihari dish. It's called Ghugni, which is like a kind of like chole for those who know what chole is. I mean, some similar spices, similar cooking method, but the ingredients are a little different. So this is kala chana or black chickpeas that I've soaked overnight. So this is what they look like when they've soaked, and over here is what they look like when they're dry. So there's definitely like a size difference. So in my Instant Pot, I have some oil heating up. So I'm going to add 1 bay leaf. Alright, so 1 bay leaf. And that's going to start sizzling at some point. I also have 1 onion that I've diced roughly. So that's going to go in there as well. This is easier two-handed, but here we go. And the last bit. Normally I put a lot of onions in my food, but I'm following this exactly the way my nanny told me how to do it. So I'm then going to add some red pepper flakes. Probably half a teaspoon. I like it kind of spicy, so. And then I'm also gonna add half a teaspoon of. So I'm adding a little less than 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper as well to this. I'm gonna let that cook off. And then I'm finally going to add 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. So this is the stuff I made at home, which has already oil and some turmeric and some salt in it. Those are supposedly natural preservatives. I'll let this cook for saute for a minute, and then I will add the chana or bunt or chickpeas, whatever you want to call it. This all saute for a bit. Just ignore the steam. So the chickpeas have been frying for about 5 minutes or so, and the onions have gotten soft. So I'm adding 1 tablespoon of chickpea flour, or besan in Hindi. Sorry, I only know 2 languages, and that's what. Otherwise, I'd offer the translation. And I'm gonna stir this in, and this is kind of like a thickening agent. So I'll stir this in for about 2 minutes, and then we'll continue on to the next step. So it's been a couple of minutes, and now I'm going to add 1.5 cups of warm-ish, like lukewarm water. That's 1. And here's another. And I'm gonna stir this, hopefully get all those really nice bits and pieces off the bottom of the pot and on the sides as well. It's got a really nice nutty aroma right now. I know there's so much steam you can't really see it. But yeah, this is supposed to be what it looks like right now. I'm just getting all the bits that are stuck on the bottom. And yeah, I think we're ready. And I'm going to just add a little bit, like a 1/4 teaspoon, or a half. I kind of like a half, so I think I'll do a half teaspoon of garam masala, which is mostly for fragrance, but sorry, got cut off. I don't know what happened, but basically, I was just saying I'm adding a little bit more, half a teaspoon. This might actually be a teaspoon, but whatever, of garam masala powder, and it's not that spicy. It's more of a fragrant, like all the spices in it are like, there's black pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, several bay leaves I think are ground into it as well. There's other spices in it, and it's not entirely, like, it's not hot, but it's flavorful. So, and it gives a really nice scent. So now that's sorry, that's mixed in. I'm going to put this Let's see if I can get this on in one try. Oh boy, this clicking's gonna be forever. All right, got it on. Of course, it was off camera, so I'm turning it on the sealing mode, and I'm going to pressure cook this for 20 minutes. And when the 20 minutes are up, we'll check it, and it should be ready. So it's been cooking for about 20 minutes, and the pressure just went down. So I'm going to see how this looks. Let's see. It should be soft. That was a piece of the... Here we go. Alright, it's soft. It's mashing really nicely. I want it a little more watery, so I'm going to just add a cup of water. I like it really with a nice gravy. That's what I'm doing right now. And I'll probably actually do 2 cups of water. Whoops, got cut off again. I was just saying I like sabjis, as they're called in India, or curries, for whatever you want to call it. I like them with a lot of water, so I'm gonna cover this and put this on saute for 10 minutes. I'm just gonna cover it, and it's freaking out for some reason. Alright, let's see what happens if I try it again. Oh, it's just gonna do that every time. So I'll leave it open instead of covering it. And I'm gonna let this cook down because the water kind of evaporated. I'm gonna get a spoon from... So I'm gonna pressure cook this again because the beans didn't get as soft as I would like. So I'm gonna be back in 20 minutes, do some cleaning or something, and we'll check it then. Sorry it's taking forever, so here we go. Here is the ghugni, and if you can see, it should be nice and soft, so it's supposed to mash in your fingers like this, and it's really good. And yeah, that's basically it. It needed the extra water because it wasn't cooked all the way, and it definitely has cooked now. So thanks, and I'll be back with another recipe. Bye, guys.